Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Ravi Static Physio. So in this series of medical physiotherapy laws and ethics. So next topic is professional indemnity insurance policy. So let's introduce about what is that and how the risk in physiotherapy, what is the personal injury and the allegations, so how you can prevent over there. So it is came in your medical physiotherapy laws and ethics. So it professional indemnity insurance PII is a type of business insurance that covers the insured against damage. So if any kind of damage will occur by the medical authority in the hospital and during the physiotherapy treatment, so it will be claim the action against you into the professional indemnity insurance. In the case of physiotherapy professional, indemnity have a very important role to defending them from a wide range of risk and liability inherent in the profession. So professional indemnity is a physiotherapy professional is very essential. Why? Because it play a major role to defending physiotherapy to wide range of risk and liabilities to the professionalism. It provides a monetary coverage against allegation, negligence, error or omission more general in respect of form of service that taken by the client or any third party claim. So if any kind of malpractice and negligence is to be done by any physiotherapist practitioner, chiropractors and occupational therapists is done to be there any kind of clinics and hospitals and multi-specialty hospital. So the patient claim against action into the court, so that will be reduce the negligence and malpractice into our India. Since physiotherapy involves direct contact and may affect the health and well-being of patient, professional indemnity insurance is further imperative to avoid legal and monetary adverse outcome resulting from unforeseen circumstances. So in physiotherapy is a direct contact of health, well-being and patient professional indemnity insurance. So in the future any kind of harmful effect, so any kind of adverse effect, it will be unforeseen circumstances, so it will be reduce the marketing demand for the negligence and malpractice of the physiotherapists and occupational therapists. What is the risk of physiotherapy? So first is making claims against a physiotherapist for the treatment mistake. So that is the risk of physiotherapy if a patient claims against the medico-legal cases of the negligence and malpractice. So one of the major threat that can be made against a physiotherapy is failing claims against them for their treatment mistakes resulting in injury or deteriorations of the tradition and client. So any kind of deterioration, injuries, so patient take against claim on you. This may include inappropriate technique, understanding, overestimate, patient progression or failing the render proper care. So that is the condition if any kind of lagging towards the patient and therapist relationship, the patient and therapist give the treatment before knowledge about the proper technique and understanding and underestimate the patient psychological perception. So it will be failing render proper care and take against complain you. Second is confidentiality and consent allegation. So informed consent allegation may arise when client claim we are not adequately informed about specific risk and benefit for the certain treatment and intervention. You have to make sure before the treatment procedure, either you have to be signed verbally or written form before the starting the treatment procedure into the therapeutic approach or into the electrotherapy approach. So during the treatment procedure, you have to be share about such treatment procedure of the patient. Either there is a other alternative, so also you have to be share and make sure such information of the patient do not share without the patient permission in any other attender or families or any friend or into the social media account. Next is to be personal injuries. Claim against a counselor or therapist for the accidental injury for a client during therapy and intensive slip or an accident with the gym equipment can under negligence or lack of proper supervision. So if patient have to be during the therapeutic approach, any kind of example is to be in a gym equipment and have to be insert their leg and insert their any kind of particular body part, tendon, ligament or bone. So any injury, it will be claim against the accidental injury in medical legal cases into the court. Next is to be benefits of professional indemnity of insurance. So what is the beneficial into the indemnity insurance? First is financial protection. The professional indemnity insurance protects against the cost of legal defense, settlement and damage aware against the physiotherapist liable for professional negligence or malpractice. So that is held to the patient any kind of settlements and damage to awarded towards the physiotherapists on the patient. This type of protection ensures that a physiotherapist is not exposed to the large sums of money which can compensate may affect the practice or personal finance. So that is the help to the patient of the financial support if any kind of injury towards the therapists on the patient. So the financial protection, it will be comes under the professional indemnity insurance. Maintenance of the professional reputation. In case of any claim, professional indemnity insurance portrays in the understanding regarding professional standard and reasonable practices. So maintain the legacy and the professional indemnity of the physiotherapists towards the any multi-specialty hospital and any clinics. So they will have a regarding professional standard and responsible for different clinical practices and case-based study approach towards the different aspect of the patient. Next is to be, it will be a help to transfer the claim away from the personal credibility and reputation for the physiotherapist within the health environment. So it will be transfer the claim if you have it trying to understand and learn the chiropractors like a cracking sound of the bone. So you have to be achieve a certificate, and you have to be as a fresher, so you have to not a proper training of this treatment procedure. So you have transfer their credibility towards those person or therapist who have to be provided you the such certification. Next is to be legal support and advice. Most of the policies of the professional indemnity insurance offer contact with expert legal individual who have a record of defending the case of health profession. This become very helpful in complex legal process, ensuring just representation. So any kind of policies, insurance and indemnity that contact the expert or legal individual which is defending towards the healthcare professional. What is that? The consent form. You have to be provide any treatment procedure towards the patient. You have to be written form into the consent form and the signed by the patient of their own hand. And if there is not possible, so you have to be signed by their attender or family or guardian. So you have to be a legal support for in a court if there is any kind of harmful injury occur into the any electronic devices and therapeutic approaches. It becomes a very helpful to complex legal processes, ensure just representation into the court and preventing into the medico-legal cases. So that is the professional indemnity insurance policy. Thank you.